When you're
Sure.
playing a role, I think as a viewer, we massively underestimate how hard acting is, especially when the role is the kind of role that you're playing in the crowded room. Like,
Yeah.
I think we just underestimate as a viewer, and I'm fortunate enough to know enough actors offline where I've had these conversations before, whether it's people who do method acting or whether it's people who, really try and get into character. Like, you always hear about the stories of like how Jared Leto, when he was becoming the Joker, was sending people rats and
That's
human feces
terrifying.
in their mail, like literally
I
live.
tell you what,
rat-
if you sent me human feces in my mail, there'd be trouble. I wouldn't be putting up with that.
you and Jared Leto in a boxing match.
Yeah, there'd be a boxing movie then.
Yeah, but that idea of like, I think as viewers, we don't. It's what I'm saying is like, when I went on tour, I was like, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it now. As viewers, we don't get it because we don't really hear about the deep process that actors go through of getting into a role, playing someone with multiple personalities. Like, that I don't know. Is that tough, or is it actually, or is that not? Am I getting it wrong? And that's not actually the tough part.
You're definitely not getting it wrong. I think it's just different. It's case
Yeah.
by case, There are people like Jared who dive into their roles and they do things like sending people dead rats and stuff like that, and they think that that's what they need to do. I've always been really good at separating my on-set emotions from my personal life emotions. As a young kid, I used to really heavily rely on my personal emotions to get them to come across on screen. And I just found it really unhealthy. I just found that like the line between my life and my character's life would be blurred. And ultimately, at the end of the experience of making the film, I would be a very different person, but not because of my experiences as Tom. It would be because of my experiences as my character. So I decided very early on to find certain techniques and certain ways to get into those emotions from a sort of technical point of view. I never sit on set and think about my mum getting sick or never speaking to my brothers again or something like that. I never blur the lines with my personal life and my work life. I always leave work at work. There are jobs like The Crowded Room that are particularly taxing. Getting to those emotions on a daily basis is really difficult and really tiring.